Hello, MonstersAbound here. That is a canoe in my pocket, but I'm also very pleased to see you. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex campaign and part 19 of my Khatep playthrough, where a number of people have been complaining that I've been skipping over the whole thing because I keep... Right, so this is why I do this, right? So Elixir of Immortality does indeed mean our skeleton priests, lichy priest guys, won't die forever if they are wounded, and the reason I keep forgetting to do that is because these guys have a skill that looks the same, which is trash, which is this fire resistance and hit points, which I never bother getting because it's just not really worth it. So basically the reason I don't get it is because I keep forgetting that they're different skills. With that said, let's get Elixir of Immortality, because otherwise I think people might lynch me at this point. Indeed, yes. That's a thing, isn't it? Let's get... I mean, more melee attack would be pretty good, so let's go with that. This army is looking fine. Do we have any more unassigned skill points? Prince Doobie-Doo, you are all the way down here, and I'm using you to go and hunt these dickheads. Success! I don't think these guys heal, so basically if we just keep assaulting them, if we have Prince Senutama... I meant to do some renaming and I completely forgot. Oh god, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. To be honest though, it's a very busy time for me at the moment. It's amazing that I remember to do anything. Specialist, because that will reduce the cost. Mind you, money isn't really that much of an issue. Tomb Kings are kind of weird because they start off in this position where you just don't really have any money to do anything, but later on you actually have more money than most factions because of course you have no upkeep. So hero actions, Tomb Kings are one of those factions that start off incredibly weak, but they can really snowball very, very quickly. The AI kind of does this as well, because if you leave like a little one settlement Tomb King faction, that sounds fine. Wait until they hit you with 6 stacks of skeletons though. I mean, yes, skeletons are trash, but 6 stacks of the fuckers? I mean, good luck fending that off. They'll bury you in bones. It's awful. So let's get the next rank of... Oh wait, do I want to do that or do I want to build up? Do I want to do that? Do I want to build this up? Could get more scorpions. I do love a good scorpion, you know? On the other hand, more Tomb Guard. More Tomb Guard are pretty good. Do I want walls? I mean, Master Mundi is, at this point, unlikely to declare war on me, isn't he? I mean, that's looking... Are you at war with the Hunts Marshal? No, but you don't like him anymore. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm not really that bothered. I don't have him. The only person I've got military alliance with... Oh, I did... Wait, no, wait. Okay, so... What... So, end of last episode, I was quite tired. So, when I went to save the game, I then forgot to actually save it. So, I didn't actually ever make the deal with Cetra. Now, I'm kind of thinking maybe we don't want to do that right now, because he is at war with some of these guys, and maybe it's best that we don't... Like, I mean, we don't need a military alliance with Cetra right now, or indeed, inevitably, maybe ever, do we? Because, you know, we could just go in and kick his stupid little bony head in. That would work. Right, let's get these boys, because we wanted to see them. I think those are the ghost guys. They're the ghosty lads, I think. So we'll get them. This army, I've done a little bit shifting around. This has got a lot more Ushabti in it. Do we want maybe? Because I'm a little bit worried about these. Let's get rid of that and get that. Because these guys quite killy. You have to be careful with them. But they do have 70% physical resistance. Magical attacks, pretty good all in all. Extra, they got bonus versus infantry +9, which of course means they have another 9 melee attack and weapon strength versus infantry. So that's pretty good. So we want to try and fend off any Dark Elf aggression. Ideally. Ideally, I would quite like some defences at Nagrond. Now, we do have defences at Hagreef, which is kind of a fallback position just in case the Dark Elves get a little too feisty. So we should be fine. I'm going to actually not worry about anything at the moment. I think we're going to hold off. Going to hold off our pennies. Hopefully we can catch up with that the book army. To be honest, I think probably because they just seem to be going round and round in a circle. Lothern and Huxotl are now at war with each other. Yeah. So basically, we just kind of want to leave. Like we can be friends with them, I think. As long as the Dark Elves are still alive, we can just beat up the Dark Elves. And I think the fact that we're sort of friends with their enemies won't be that problematic as long as we're beating up another of their enemies. I think. Yeah, that is going down a little bit. I think it'll be alright. I think we're okay. What's this? Non-aggression pact. I will take that. I will take your non-aggression pact. Thank you very much. And we'll keep assaulting this... didn't go very far. I think it paths around. So again, this army going around Ulthuan is just swimming around and around and around. So they will come back. We should be able to get a... There they are. There they are. So they are Empire and Bretonnians. They do have a Luminarch and Royal Hippogriff Knights and some other trash. Okay, well that's not the worst. I suspect we're not going to be able to catch up with them. I think they'll move too fast. I could be wrong, but worst case scenario, we just go around the other way and we'll catch up with them near here, which is fine because we want to go that way anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we basically just want you guys to come down here, so you just keep motoring. Keep motoring down there. I think we're going to keep you here just to deal with Dark Elves, just in case. Need to beat up you, which I think is working out quite nicely. I think you're doing good work. So make you a specialist to do that. Keep that up. Thyrus is going to just heal up for a couple of turns, and then we'll bring him down to Hakaldra and just take that. I want some defences here just to be on the safe side, just in case we're recruiting units there as well. Do we want anything? Oh, we could get some stalkers. Let's do something like that, because we've got a Tomb Prince coming this way to help out, and that would be good. We could just get rid of some bog standard skeletons to make room in the army. So that'll be fine. I want to bring you... No, come over here, because I know what you'll do. If I click over there, you'll go all the way around. And I just want you to sail across. For some reason, the path thing doesn't go, this is the quickest way. It goes, this way is going to take the longest time via land, so we'll take that. The inscription of Quapth... Sure. Let's do that. Let's do that one. That works out quite nicely. Oh, I would like a Grand Temple of Jeff. It's another 10 jars. That's a lot of jar organs. That's jar organ pay dirt. That is. I'm worried that this poor little Chisley man, poor little what are they called now? Necrotect. That's the one. The poor little Necrotect is going to be left behind. So he's never going to be able to reach Khatep unless we just sort of hold position, but I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to see if that's the book army sailing around. I mean, why are they sailing around Ulthuan? Are they lost? Are they... I bet it's being driven by a man. Men, eh? Puh. Never ask for directions, do they? Never stop and ask for directions. Just stop and ask for directions. I'm sure some Hiles will be happily... But what are you looking for? Who even are they? Bretonnian and Empire soldiers together? What does that make any sense whatsoever? I don't think so. Yeah, they're going quite far. don't think we're going to be able to catch up with them. So I think we're going to try and... We'll keep an eye on them. We'll follow them. But what we're going to do is we are going to head down the coast like this. And basically just... Oh, can we go down here? Yes, we can. And basically just meet up with them as they come round the coast. Easy peasy. Jobs are good and nice and quick. We'll grab banishment there. And we want you to continue your trek down here. Oh, it's going to take so long for you to get down. Like, it's going to take friggin' ages. Still, I'm hoping once...
We are their nightmares.
Failure. Okay, never mind. I'm hoping once we actually reach them, they'll be so beaten up that it should be pretty easy to finish them off. That's the dream. More success chance would be good, because then you can beat up even more people. These guys, I don't think they ever replenish. I don't think they ever replenish, so it should be fairly straightforward. One would hope. We've already got those guys. Those guys are a bit trash. Blade of Morning Fire. We can't get that. Destroy... I mean, that's not bad. What about armour? Oh, we just don't have any access to spice. It's a bit of a problem. Bit of a problem. That's... Is there anything here that gives regeneration? No. I could get the Collar of Shakara, though. That gives ward save, melee defense. Was there an enchanted item that gave regeneration? Hierophant jar. That's the one. That's quite nice to have. This gives poison attacks and regeneration, though. Well, not what I'm doing. Does Hierophant... I mean, is the Hierophant jar... That's just... That's like a healing potion, isn't it? Yeah, so that what we want is regeneration. Poison attacks and regeneration. Pretty good. In fact, what I'm going to do is... Dusty Popcorn currently doesn't really have anything, so we're going to start sort of like tooling him up. Because when we go into a proper battle, when we go into the Black Pyramid, Prince Dusty Popcorn here, he's going to be on the front line, and we're going to need him. We're going to be needing him to do stuff. So we're going to get him doing stuff. Public order is fine here. How's Thyrus doing? He is sort of okay. Let's skedaddle over here and grab that one. You finished recruiting, so you can come over to Nagarond to defend it. You're still recruiting over there, so that's all fine. You're moving down to the south. Mazdamundi is still friends with us for the moment. We want to try and keep it that way if we can. I don't think we've got anything. I mean, oh, fuck it, whatever. May as well spend all my money. We just get more every turn. I mean, you know, what you going to do? You do have... Well, you've got the scorpions are quite nice. So maybe we want to go revered... No, is it Stone Sentinels? There we go. Yeah, let's go Stone Sentinels, because that's just charge bonus at the moment for the Scorpions, but that will give you more melee attack and stuff, and you become real sort of infantry killers at that point, which is pretty good. We do eventually want to sort of trick your army out. I forgot to move you fully. That's sad. That's sad. I don't think that Necrotech's ever going to catch up with the rest of the army, which is unfortunate. But never mind. Looks like there's more High Elves coming in. They should be able to beat back the Dark Elves, which is good. Keep them at arm's length. It does look like Marcus. He's kind of having a bit... Has he taken the Awakening? He might have. In which case we'll have to... Well, to be honest, we don't need to fight him. I just need the book from Lustria. I need one book from Lustria. I need the book Sailing Around Ulthuan, and then I need to bop Cetra. But frankly, Cetra's been a bit of a... I mean, he's a bit of a knob, isn't he? So I don't think anyone's really going to be that cut up about me kind of kicking Cetra in the nuts. in his bandaged majesty. Okay, so we've got that. Reinforce the workers. Casualty replenishment is so important. You never want to give it up. Never want to give it up. Okay, let's just get you down here ASAP. Good. Ptolemy, can you come like down here? Because otherwise I will just forever forget to keep moving you. And you'll never reach your destination. Just forever chasing. We've got the entirety of that many provinces. That's a good number of provinces to have. I'm a little worried about this Dark Elf settlement over here, but we do have King Teutonbottom approaching Nagrond, and what I really want is to Zigar, but also I want another one of those so I can get some thingies. You know, the guys with the stuff. That's it. Them. Get some of them. That's what I want. So let's do that. You're still recruiting, so we'll get rid of one of these because don't really care. In you go. Okay, good. Full stack. One turn to go. Everyone else has moved. Hero not moved. You've not moved. Okay, keep an eye on these guys.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, look at that. Knights of Blazing Sun. Grail Guardians. That's... Oh, and Jin de Bay. Oh, because of course they named... Didn't they name the book armies after, like, famous YouTubers and streamers? Is this Total Biscuit's character? Oh, that's a bit sad. Oh. I think it is. I think that might be him. Okay, well, need to take his book. Let's assault.
Malevolent lord.
Yeah, less malevolent now. Your people are all dying around you, aren't you? It's a bit of a shitter. Think of all those letters you've got to write home. Look at Wisdom of the Third Dynasty. 15 turns. It's actually going down. Do I want that? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want growth, I think. I want growth. So basically I'm going to send Thyrus and Teutonbottom to just beat up the Dark Elves because that will keep the High Elves off my back. However, worst case scenario, and the High Elves or Mazdamundi do declare war, it's not actually that big a deal because I don't need to hold the territory to win the campaign. I just need to get those 5 books and win that battle. So, with that in mind, I'm going to not worry too much about that. Ideally, I don't want them trying to murder... I mean, they're pilgrims, apparently. Where are they pilgriming to? Apparently, check province taxes, sea legs. That reminds me, I should check my province tax, shouldn't I? Do I have anywhere not to... No, I'm taxing everything. God, people are probably fucking livid. What? You're taxing everything? That's not the strat. The strat has changed. The meta is now you don't tax anything, and that's how you win. And I'm like, oh, but I like taxing places, and I like money, so please let me tax places. I like taxing things. I'm a taxer. What can I say? Okay, we're going to sail around there. Oh, God, this rate is going to take friggin' ages to get around. They don't move very far. Come on, guys, hurry up. Beep, beep. Come on. I can't sit around waiting for you all day. Okay, a little bit of attrition there. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, don't sail into the whirlpool. Okay, you're fine. Good. Good. That's okay. That's okay. I really can look.
You are an abomination, and yet I must hear your words.
Okay, that's going down to 0. That's not ideal. He doesn't like my great power. Well, you know, with great power comes great approval issues. Can I give you... No, I can't. I don't have any. I just keep spending all my money on building shit. That's... You know, what can I say? I just love building my pyramids. You know?
Drag their souls to Yukiran.
Bop. Inveterate brawler. Indiscriminate violence. God. Look at you. Your massive chin. What does that say about you, eh? What does that say about you? Okay, they've lost quite a chunk of their army by now, I think. Which should make it easy. I don't know how long is it going to take you to get down here. Not super duper long. Why are you going to take attrition there? Swamp. Right. Yeah. Yeah. God, Mazda, you're such a prick, Mazdamundi. Honestly, you've got such good relations. You're like, nah. I don't want to give you military... Well, I might have to traipse all over his lands just to go and kill that army. And if I have to do that, I'm going to do it. I don't care. If we keep doing agent actions against Malekith, that will cheer everyone up, though. Because he does like watching... Or rather, everyone likes watching Malekith get his head kicked in. That's just a thing.
Dead come calling. What do you
see? It's going up. It's going down to 1 now. It's kind of like he's seen the fact that I've just run in and kicked Malekith and the Ghoulies, and he's like, "Oh, all right, all right. You know what? Fair play, fair play." You're slowly dropping behind. However, I think we're going to have to wait for that army to come round. So actually, might be okay. Might be okay. And I can't really deal with Malekith with the High Elves in the way, especially because I don't want to piss off the High Elves more than I have to. Because if I piss them off, then that's more likelihood that they declare war on me, and that would be... It wouldn't be, like, horrendous, because as I say, I don't need the territory I've got now. My armies are fairly complete, and as long as I can keep the units that I've kind of recruited already, I'm not going to lose them. As long as I don't like lose them in battle or something, then we're fine. But I don't really want to have to deal with any High Elf armies as I'm sailing down past Ulthuan, because in that event I would then have to, it would just be annoying because I don't have anywhere to sort of replenish here. So that would be a bad time pie. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't think you could grab things while you were marching in. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to complain. I thought we were just going to sail on by, but apparently not. Let's get Purple Sun. That's all good. You're still replenishing, and there's not much we can do about these Dark Elves because there's High Elves in the way. In the event that the High Elves fuck off or lose their settlement, we will then deal with them. Otherwise, I think everyone's kind of just pretty good. Who the fuck are you? I have no idea. Oh, you're that guy. I think he's all right. You know, give him a chance. What's the worst that can happen, hey? Okay, we're going to come land down here, ideally. See, because this army, I think, comes up to here. So we can come down and just nobble it quickly. Then that's another book. Which book is this? I haven't actually checked. Oh, look at that. He's already kicking the shit out of those Chaos Spawn. Good job. I mean, it's costing me a lot of money to do this, but you know what? Money, who cares?
Lord of Fear.
Who cares? I was thinking of doing something, and what was that? Yes, I was going to check what book. What book? Which book is this? Canopic Jars, 10 a turn, research rate 10%. Okay, that's fine. That's the one that gives us a Tomb Guard. That's quite nice. That's the one that gives us regions to be hit by sandstorm after sacking or occupying a settlement, which will be quite useful considering we are going to go and betray Cetra to get that one. Where's this one? That's the Awakening. Oh, no, that's a different one. Where's this? Oh, it's a different lord. I wasn't paying attention. It's this one over here. It's oh, that gives us Shadow Priests. I do like Shadow Priests. It's kind of late in the game to start recruiting them, though. And these guys have really slowed down, or is that just me? Okay, let's...
Drag their souls to
Okay, we failed to kick Marathi and the ghoulies. I think with good reason, to be fair. But, you know, that's okay. I'm just going to be a little bit of infrastructure everywhere. Something like that. A little bit more public order would be welcome. I mean, so far so good. We've got a crap ton. To be honest, don't need more territory. I quite like it when factions have the victory conditions where you don't... It's not sort of arbitrary, just conquer this many settlements or conquer these particular settlements, unless they're kind of like actually sort of lawful for that faction. Like, for example, Malekith capturing what's the fucking Lothern, is it? Is that the city name? The High Elf capital, that one. Capture that one, right? It's kind of like makes sense, right? Capture that one. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, he wants to reconquer Ulthuan. Makes sense to be able to, like say, you know, you need to conquer that to win. Fair enough. But just when you go, like, conquer 8 of any of these for no particular reason, it's not... For me personally, that's not an interesting sort of victory condition. I'm a little bit sad that that sort of is the victory condition for some of the factions. But, you know, it's what it is, and it's fine. Sea legs for Lamizash, and also for that guy. That's nice. That's fun. Okay, we're going to sail down here. And I think now we just need to wait for these knobheads to come round, and then we can bop them. And I think, where is... there's Hatmus. Bringing Hatmus cheer to all the little boys and girls at the Temple of Telekan, which is nice.
I keep my own. We are their nightmares.
Just keep kicking the shit out of those Chaos Spawn. They're going to wish they were never bought. Well, whatever, Chaos mutated. They're going to wish they were never mutated. Enemy winds of magic. I don't think they've got a caster, so that's not really that useful. I mean, assaulting more units would be quite good. A lot of these guys quite injured, to be honest. If we reduce that unit to about half, taking chunks out of other units, that's all pretty good. That makes things a lot easier for Hatmus to finish him off. We're going to go and kick Killian and the Ghoulies. Success. Interesting shout there for Ghoulie kicks. And Thyrus. Ooh, that's quite nice. Route march. You know what? I'm going to give you Incantation of Preservation, because your army's a bit trash and you might need to replenish after it gets brutally, mostly murdered. In the event that actually happens, it might be fine. Who knows? Let's get Sandstone Walls, because defending this settlement is... I mean, the Dark Elves do have quite a few in the north here. They've also got Hotek's Column, which I thought would fall quite quickly, but it hasn't. And that actually now concerns me. So let's move this army over to maybe just keep an eye on that to make sure we don't get any Dark Elf armies popping up, and then probably attacking us directly, because I know what the AI is like. You, my little friend, are going to assault you. You're going to be Ghoulie kicker number 1. I mean, obviously we've got, you know, Prince What's-His-Face in the south kicking the crap out of those Chaos Spawn, but it's good to have someone kicking the crap out of Dark Elf women as well. I guess? Sure. Okay, lots of high elves all over the place, so this suggests that Malekith might be on the way out. Because I haven't seen... I mean, he definitely has some armies. But I suspect the high elves have more. There's Marathi again. So they do have one... They've got a few armies, but they do seem to be sort of wandering off. Raiding Bleakhold. Where's this? Where's... the Black Coast. I bet that's somewhere... I bet that's Hotek's Column. I bet it is. I can just see it. Where is it? Oh, yes. Okay, how the fuck did you get down there? What the balls? Okay, here's what we do. King Tootenbottom, you're going to come down here, because apparently we've now got an issue. Thyrus, you now hold Nagrand. Don't lose it. I need it. Well, I don't need it, but in the event that I lose it, it'll be annoying to get back, so don't lose it. Meanwhile, I think we're probably just going to wait here, because this fleet is on its way. So as soon as it gets in range, we're going to bop it. And
Let's begin. Advance. Drag their souls to
I think this is this going to come down here now, so it kind of does a loop around here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to head deeper inland, which is a bit of a problem because it's really going to piss some people off. There's not much I can do about that. It's just going to piss them off, but we need to come down here. Who owns this? Is it a Skaven faction? Is this Clan Pestilence? We can check by doing Skaven corruption. It says low. Maybe we could run in and I mean, it might just be ruins, in which case can we run in and grab that?
Ready, father.
Can we just like nip in and use it as a base of operations for the moment? We can always get rid of it later and we don't need to keep it. It should be there. It could do.
We are their nightmares.
Nope. Can't kick Marathi and the Ghoulies, apparently. Okay, let's upgrade these bits. Keep that going on. Let's get some growth here as well. I really don't like the fact that apparently what's-his-face has rocked up. Prince Thingy. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're that guy. Okay, in that case, get Indomitable Will. What's his face? This guy. Old Tentacle. Lockhear, that's the one. Lockhear Fellhearts. Okay, the fact that we're just going to have to sit here for the minute means that at least the Necrotect can probably catch up with us. Bit of whipping going on. I mean, you know, that's fine. I don't kink shame. You want to give it a little... I don't think whipping skeletons has much effect, to be honest. Not really sure there's much point, but you know what? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? As long as you know, everyone is on the same page of the same book, and hello, and where the fuck did he come from? Has he like been sailing north for ages? Because of course he starts in the south, doesn't he? Anyway, as long as I've got safe words, you know, not a problem. Like, he could have attacked Ulthuan, but instead he went, nope, those mummies, fuck those guys. Yeah, okay, we're going to have to chase after that. I think we're going to just trespass on Mazdamundi's territory. Gifted musicians. Apparently, notion of pressing popular musicians to military service has come as a shock to the performers in question, who have proved instant hit with the troops. What, with our skeleton, no-eared troops? I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? That makes sense. Okay, we're going to piss off Mazdamundi, but can we... we're going to do it. Look, buddy, look. Let me... Okay, we'll give you some money. That might help a little bit. I can keep giving you money if you like. Let's... Oh, it's nice. Look, Khalida's back.
You come to speak to the voice of the vengeful.
Well, why not?
Agree.
I'll do a little trade with you. Why not? It's nice to have... Apparently the Tomb Kings can't confederate with each other. They just can't. I knew that Cetra couldn't. I thought the other Tomb King could. I thought Cetra could confederate the other Tomb Kings as well. Okay, we'll give more money to Mazdamundi if we need to. But at the moment we don't need to, so I won't worry too much about that. And we're going to keep you guys just chilling here for the moment, while we just keep an eye on this this army. We'll need both of our guys to beat that.
Legions rise.
Let's go and harass Mortgin the Wrathbringer.
Noble born.
Who's this guy named after then? I'm sure they were named after people. I get that feeling, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go and grab whatever this is, just because it's there. What is it? Hall of True Silver. Ensouled Blades, more money. Sure. Oh, that's... Don't like dwarves. I prefer not to have to fight the dwarves if I could manage it, simply because... I mean, it will just take a lot of damage and I don't really want to. Okay, who can I get rid of this? The only problem is getting, like, who do I get rid of? I could get rid of Skeleton Pope, but I kind of like Skeleton Pope. I mean, the thing is, we don't have a huge number of constructs in this army. So is it worth it? I don't know. I'll mull that over. Meanwhile, let's go and continue to harass these guys because it... Okay, what's Lockyer up to? God, that's not a nice army. Surprised he hasn't gone for Hag Hall yet. Surprised he hasn't, but I guess maybe he can see us coming? I don't know. Okay, we'll upgrade that because that'll give us more money and then we can start like just chucking money at all of our problems. But any faction that looks like they're about to drop below normal relations, we can just chuck some money at and be like, here you go, please fuck off. The people I really don't want to declare war on me are the High Elves, because if the High Elves declare war on me, they could start sending armies to attack Khatep and Lemizash, and that would be annoying. You're going to lay siege to Hag? Oh, you're just going to attack Hag. Okay, well...
For the Creator God.
Sure. No, you just literally burned it to the ground. I'm not sure you can... well, I mean, just throwing this out here, Lockyer, but I don't think you have enough settlements just to be burning shit to the ground, but... Sure, whatever. It's not my problem, really. Okay, we're going to go and try and settle that city over there just to give us somewhere to sort of like, as a base of operations. Because then we can just wait for that army to come around again, kick it in the head when it does. Job's a good one. God, moving around Lustria is an absolute pain in the arse. Okay, let's keep assaulting these guys. Because that's just going to make our life a little bit easier. I'm kind of tempted just to kind of sit here, just in case, like we get a storm or something, and then we could just like jump into onto their coastline. We can't replenish. Well, I think we can if we switch into the hidden, that one, Entomb Beneath the Lands. If we do that, I think we then can replenish. Kind of tempted to go like here and do a little ambush there. Don't know if that's going to work. We'll go and defend Ice Rock Gorge, and hopefully what he'll do... Go get... Are you in the city? You're in the city, good. Hopefully what he'll do is head for Vol's Anvil, or Venom Glade, either of those two. And then we murder him, because I'm going to be honest, doesn't have a big army. I think King Tootenbottom should be able to brutally murder him pretty effectively. You are still coming down the coast. This is good. This is currently a lot of waiting, but I think we're kind of close to... let's kick the garrison, the ghoulies. May as well. Seeing as everyone else has left, apparently. Then we'll get specialists for you. Yeah, so currently it's just quite a bit of waiting. But I think we're doing the right stuff. Because we're going to get those books, and once we've got those books, just need to do that Black Pyramid battle, and jobs are good. And hopefully, before the patch hits, That's my primary concern at the moment, is getting this done before the patch hits, because if I don't, then this campaign will have to end. Of course, the other problem is if I finish this off early and I don't have anything, but who knows? I don't know. I honestly don't know how long this campaign is going to take. I'm hoping I can get it finished before the DLC hits, because I don't want to have to, like, cancel another Oh, hello. Oh, you cheeky little bastard. Okay, well, he didn't actually, like, attack. He's just set up. He's just surrounded the city for... I mean, I guess he can't see our other army, which is unfortunate for him, because obviously we've got 2 armies and he's got a shitty little force of Dark Elves who are about to die horribly. I really wish they wouldn't spawn... I wish... just don't spawn in my... I don't feel like Malekith really probably should have done another ritual at this point. It feels like that was a mistake, but, you know, it's fine, I guess. So we'll go and grab that city there. We'll go and keep beating you up. Keep doing that. I mean, yep, you do not have much of an army left. That should not be too bad. You're coming round. You're over there. You're pretty close now as well. That's all good. And we've got Lockyer to murder. Right, good. Okay, so let's bring you up here. And then we will attack. You're going to run away, which is exactly what I wanted you to do, because I knew you were going to run in this direction. And then we just go... I mean, unfortunately, you can't run fast enough. And it looks like you're going to end up facing 2 armies instead of 1. Especially King Teutonbottom's War Kitty, who is, I'll be honest, you don't really seem to have much that can really cause us much concern. But we're going to fight it anyway, because we haven't fought a battle actually in a couple of episodes. So let's fight this one. However, that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Khatep campaign.